Hey, welcome to Ona Tarot. I have gotten a request to do a video on Donald Trump's mental health status. Okay, so what I have here is a tarot spread that is exclusively directed towards a mental health assessment. And I got the outline from the handy pocket guide that I used to carry when I had been a psychiatric nurse in the mental hospital. So we would come in and interview people. There's an outline for that. And I think it's a good direction for a tarot spread for a mental health exam. This is interesting. And I'm super willing to pass it along. Okay? This is the John Holland Oracle deck, and I like this deck specifically because the images really can show how people are feeling. 9 cards. There's the first one. So the first one is appearance. Okay? I pulled the power card for appearance. And that appearance in this card is two-faced, okay? There are 2 faces there, half of a lion and half of an old man. Orange lion. That's the appearance. Second card we get is the motor coordination, which is important when you're doing an exam on someone who has psychiatric problems because some cognitive problems can cause motor coordination problems, okay? So for motor coordination, we get choose wisely, and this is comparable to the 7, trying to get the glare out of there, 7 of Cups. So in this deck, honestly, this choose wisely is more about looking for an assistive device or holding on to something. Not being able to move too far without grabbing onto a railing or something that you need to hold on to. So there's a little bit of an unsteady gait here. Okay, speech. For speech, I get positive movement forward. Okay, this would be 8. Oh, okay. So this would be like the 8 of Wands. So there is verbal vomit here. Okay, maybe what he thinks is positive movement forward is just a lot of spilling and vomiting up of words that don't really make a lot of sense. It comes in so fast and it moves so quickly that your own thought process is altered when it comes time to make a response. Spinning in the ocean. Speech. Affect, or how they feel, sad, depressed, labile, catatonic, whatever. So for affect, we get third eye chakra. This is very interesting. This is the pineal gland. This is our gateway to the subconscious. Possibly distorted because underneath that card we get the choose wisely. Wow, this is pretty hardcore. So thought content. What is the content of his thoughts? What's the grit? Oh, okay. Hope. Okay. Thought content. Stars. The Star of Hope. Yeah, there's a misfiring there, okay? There's a misfiring. Thought content. Thought process. Number 6 is the Crown Chakra. Okay? So the thought process is he's being influenced by everything that's coming in around him. The Crown Chakra is above the head. So We've got the third eye and the crown affected here. So there is stuff coming in from everywhere. We've got already 8, what would be the 8 of Wands. So a lot of things coming in. It is affecting the mental health there. Perception of reality. Let's see what we get. This is actually the 8 of Wands. Perception of reality. Accelerated motion. I want to throw out 3 letters. Okay, I'm not diagnosing anyone. I'm not part of his psychiatric team, but I'm going to say ADD. That this is something I would see with somebody with ADD. This is racing thoughts. That's racing thoughts. And the 8 of Cups that I said was 8 of Wands is not. This is 8 of Cups, so this is moving forward or moving away from a situation. And a lot of racing thoughts. Okay, there's some stuff going on here, huh? Intellect. Obstacles and challenges. 5 of Wands. Fighting with your own self in your own head. Right? That's just a little leap. You can jump over it, but all you see is that big, big, long, long drop to the bottom. Yeah, there are some challenges here. And insight for the last card. Insight. We get the truth card, or balance. So maybe there is part of him that really wants there to be balance, or hoping for it, or realizes that he's out of. Okay, for insight, I think he already feels like he's out of balance because he's weighing down half the scale here with all the fish and stuff he's stealing from people. Right? So, we've got a situation with a president that has racing thoughts, which comes out in the speech, right? It's to the central of the entire mental health exam here. We've got someone who's two-faced. You see one side, somebody else sees another side. You know, supporters see this guy, he's super strong. We see, old man, please go home, shave, cut your hair, and eat soup. Okay? So there's a split here. There's a split. This is very interesting. There is a meditation that I did this morning when I even thought about doing this kind of thing, a mental health spread. And so I meditated on this and Donald Trump, and would this be an appropriate thing to do? And I saw Frankenstein's lab, and where they do the actual electroconvulsive shock therapy, and it arced over his head and it arced through. So there is a lot of information coming in. There's a lot of sparks. There's a lot, I think, of neurons that are not passing information on in a fluid way. I think there's an offshoot, and things are going in a lot of different directions. With that being said, this is just for entertainment purposes only, okay? But I have one thing to say about the psychiatric community that has been hired to serve the White House. There's got to be a therapist there. Shame on you. Shame on you. This is not the kind of person that should be out there spewing all this verbal vomit. This is somebody that needs help. Okay? Shame on you. This is breaking a code of ethic. This is someone that's ill. So whoever is his therapist out there, I hope your dog gets a bad haircut next time he goes to the groomer, because you did something bad here. All right? Everybody have a great day. It's snowing in Chicago on October 30th. Isn't that great? All our Halloween pumpkins are full of snow. Have a good day.